right, and no one is going to tell me otherwise.
Next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stay, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside the darkened door where blues won't haunt you anymore. With a brave heart free and lover's soul, come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate, break down the garden gate. There's not much time left today. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night.
Whenever they cough off the hairball, you know, you hear that. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt.
I wanna drive it all night long. Through all these cities and all these towns, it's in my blood and it's all around. I loved you now like I loved you then. This is the road and these are the hills. From Mozambique to those Memphis nights, the Cabot Pass to Vancouver's lights. Knock me down and back up.
Ads are starting. Stay tuned to the stream. Thank you for your support. Oh yeah.
This I know. I'll be there when the light comes in. Just tell them when.
All you got to do is just wiggle a bit, wiggle a bit, wiggle a bit. All you got to do is just wiggle a bit, wiggle a bit. I said wiggle it a little bit. I said wiggle it a little bit.
Archaeologists find a historical oil stain in the Mediterranean Sea. They have linked it, ancient Greece. I want to build a little mermaid epoch and place it beneath my Batmobile so it's under DC.
There was a distance between you and I. A misunderstanding once, but now we're looking in the eye. There ain't no love that I can't hold. Road so rough, this I know. I'll be there when the light comes in. Just tell them we're survivors. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. Gimme, 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 yeah. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. Gimme, 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 yeah. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long.
Hello there. Hello there. Hello there.
Dave, I think there's a lot of sus going on already.
Hello there.
All right. Let's do that.
Welcome to Otter Country.
Y'all making me have to scramble to press a button.
Water ushy gushy, water ushy gushy.
So my intro doesn't get messed up. I think something's in the water today. All right, now we'll do this.
Lego has spent $50 on Animal Crossings, Minecraft, Sonic, or Super Mario. You get the Wii polybag of Julian and a Minecraft one. Quick, don't tell indulgent girl.
Hello there.
Tell me where in the world is
Alexandre017.
Alex, things started the minute I hit the live button today. Anyway, happy Thursday, all. Kale with the first today. G Monkey. Brookstream coming in right away with a joke. And then getting banned. Then there's that LOL guy who apparently already has to go back and deal with the call because LOL Corp is an absolute dumpster fire. What's up, TJ? How you doing? Dave. Rob, welcome in. Dark Sky, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, Bricklink is the equivalent of LOL Corp right now. They are obviously a dumpster fire. And yeah, that is what it is. So yeah, they're probably having all kinds of fail right now with the integration process. Because, you know, Lego has a horrible website and doesn't know how to do things. And trying to integrate Lego into Bricklink is going to be a nightmare. All right, let me hydrate. Wait for the combos as well during the intro. Yeah. Welcome everybody on the YouTube side as well. Thank you for support there. Yeah, I mean, Alex, that's a very valid point. The news the last couple days with the whole situation with Kimmel is just incredible. It just continues to show that we are really in a dumpster fire. Brookstream, I would not know how to do web stuff. Just because I'm an IT guy doesn't mean I know everything about IT. I do server and sysadmin stuff right now, and I did computer repair stuff before, but I don't really know web coding and all that stuff. I used to in like 2000 with like original HTML, but I couldn't do it today. So yeah, I wouldn't be any good for that.
Castle!
It is G-Monkey. That's why I try to avoid buying off
Hello
of it. What's up, CMA? How you doing? It really is Dark Sky. So, I mean, Bricklink was programmed with its own independent coding, and, you know, who knows what that they've done. And it's probably been generally left alone. I wonder, and this is an IT thing, I do wonder whether there is like a separate test environment that was maintained on the Bricklink side. You would think that common sense would tell you, yes, you should. So you'd think that they would, and that Lego would have experimented and tested between a test Lego site instance integration with a Bricklink test integration and see what happens, so that they could avoid potential issues when you do the go live. But most of us in IT know that a lot of times your test does not equal your prod. And then shit hits the fan when you do the prod changes. So, so who knows? Honestly, I'm not surprised. I'm not going to be surprised if this lasts for a longer period.
Hello there.
What's up, Draco? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, they're yeah. No, I mean, Alex, if I was to look at some of our stuff right now, some things that I know that we have a test environment with do not equal our production, for sure. So it wouldn't surprise me if, even if they had test environments, that it's not equal, because sometimes you can't always equal your production environment with test, because your production might be scaled up so much higher than what you have available for test. We'll see. We'll see how much of a lull corp it really happens to be. Draco, talking about the Bricklink and Lego integration that started today and how their site is still down at the moment, and who knows how long it's going to be down. That's the thing. I mean, I'm, from my own experience, I'm just hypothesizing what could be going on. I don't know if they would have tested. I get the impression that they probably didn't, and they just said, let's just do this and see what happens. That's just me. It seems like a very Lego thing. They would just be like, yo, let's just do this, right, and see how it goes. Anyway, hope y'all are well. Thanks for coming by to hang out today for Double Trouble. It wouldn't surprise me if there's some funkiness between databases and God knows what else. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I think, Dave, LolCorp probably has a certain ownership stake in Lego, and that's why it's so bad. Right? LolCorp has an IT-related stake in it. Anyway, so on Tuesday, when I was on with Greg and the other folks, hi Cleric, welcome in. I was working on the stage area here, right? I did a kind of a curtain thing. I've got some rigging up here. I started putting some lighting in, and at the end, we saw this lit up a bit, and I'm pretty happy with some of that. I do have an order in for a couple of things I'm going to need to light this up further that I don't have right now. So that's going to have to hold for a minute. I've got the initial steps done, but I need to get that order in. Hey, it's that Clipsy guy.
Playing with it.
So I want to try to work on more of the physical build today versus the lighting integration, and we'll kind of see how this goes. I knew that this is going to be the trickiest parts of this entire process. But yeah, it's proving to be. I could. No, I need to wait until I get the wires, I think, before I do that.
Hello there.
Hey, Travis. What's up, dude? I think I need to extend the curtain down a little bit. The way that I'm holding it up, I think works okay on the rigging, but...
Hey there, Cleric11. Thank you for your resub to Otter Country for 4 months. That's super awesome of you.
Wow. Thank you, Cleric. I appreciate that. We'll do a gummy. If I can find what I did with them. What did I do with them? They're there, I think. Yeah. Nummy for 6 months. Let's go. Cleric took full advantage of the tier of the September and just did a 6-month sub for me, which is super awesome, which gets you a little bit of a discount. I've used it for a couple of things. Other things I've not been on top of it, so it's just resubbing automatically for me. But Cleric, thank you so much. Okay, the hype train just started. I don't know why. Usually it takes more than one. All right, Cleric, this is for you. Thank you. Holy crap, these are stout. Oh, these are not good anymore. They're very chewy. I've done those, Cleric. I've done those a few times. I have a story about that from a few years ago. If I can get through this, I'll tell again because some people may have heard it. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Cleric. Oh, that's not good after eating a sour. So before I get back to this, let me tell the story real quick because it's funny. And it makes me look like a stupid idiot, which is entertainment for you guys. So you guys know, or some of you know, that I do take trips to the U.S. Virgin Islands. Actually, we have another one coming up in a couple weeks. I think it's about 3 weeks at this point. Let's see, just over 2 weeks, because I leave on the morning of the 4th. So it's coming up quick. So anyway, we were there in PBJ. You need an intervention, buddy. Lego store or something every day. So we were on our trip in 2022. Oh, and that we were there the week that Hurricane Fiona came roaring through the Caribbean. And it was just south of the islands. That's why I stopped. Hey, James. Welcome, everybody. So anyway, before the hurricane came through, we were there for the week, enjoying ourselves. And early in the week, on like the Monday, so our one family friend that was there, so they had some gummies, right? Some weed-infused gummies. But she had a couple different kinds. One were kind of very low milligram dosage, and one was the higher one that she would take. Because she had some back issues and stuff. And it was relaxing for her. So anyway, so we're sitting there hanging out on the Monday, and it's like an hour or two before dinner. And she's like, oh, you know, you want one? Because I had done a few of them before, like when we were on a cruise. Very low milligram ones, and it just made me hungry, which is really funny. So I'm like, okay, sure. So I take it. And then we have dinner. And I think within like a half hour, 45 minutes of having dinner, which is the first mistake, I started really feeling something. And mind you, like I don't actually do the PPP. Like I don't do stuff. I'm not actually, you know, naughty or whatever. It's not my thing. But within about 45 minutes, I started feeling stuff, and it got progressively more intense. And I'm like, whoa. I ended up going upstairs to my room, laid on the bed, and I just kind of went into this zone for about 3 hours where I had like tunnel vision. Like I had like psychological and visual sensory effects happening. Because like I am not used to this, right? I could hear far away, I could hear people laughing downstairs at me. And I know I had the TV on, but it sounded far away. So I just laid there, and it passed up within about 3 hours. And I go back downstairs at like 9 o'clock, and I'm like, yo, I'm really hungry. And I got laughed at. So that was my experience, like doing a higher dosage of a weed gummy. Needless to say, I did not do it again. Anyway, James, thanks for coming in, buddy. And if you gotta, you know, kind of be here for a quick one and take off, no worries. I appreciate it. So see, I technically, because there's kids on the islands, you know, families that live there, you know, there may be. So I don't want to say it's none. But no, it's a beautiful place to go. And I'm very lucky that my folks have a timeshare, a very nice place that we can go to like this, and enjoy it for a week. So that'll be coming up in just over 2 weeks. All right, so let me get back to this. So what I was saying was I need to take the whole curtain thing out and extend it just a bit more, because the way I've got it rigged up, it's stable enough to work. I kind of want to do a line across to disguise this a bit, because it looks kind of crappy. I might look at that. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off and work on expanding this a little bit more. Yeah, Dark Sky, I mean, I'm doing this just using parts I have. It's enough to work for me. That's all that matters, right? Using parts I have without making orders. And spending lots of money. I mean, when you look at it head on, right? You kind of get the impression of it being curtain. When you're looking at it from like up here, it's a little weird.
The March 2026 Batman sets will be an $80 Batman logo and 3 different Batmobiles, $30 for each one. Several zombie storage heads and mugs are now available on the LEGO website. The Smeagol and Deagle GWP has returned, only with purchases of the Shire through the 24th. This has been Titanium Clicker with the news.
I'm not enthused at all about Batman stuff, so I find it interesting that right, orders came in place. Yeah, Dave, I'm trying to be disciplined as much as I can. Don't get me wrong, it's not easy. But I'm trying to be a little judicious in what I'm doing. Bye, James. Nice to see you, buddy. Take care. Yeah, that'll give me F. Okay, I can do that. Time to new Lego. Oh yeah, that could be a thing. That can make sense. All right. So, I mean, it's literally a brick/plate curtain. It's not curtain. Which, if I wanted to like get really creative, I could probably figure out some rigging and other stuff and do that. If I was to get a little bit of like fabric or something, which that might not be a bad idea, to be honest. But for now, this will make do as a thing for the moment. That's true. All of us are like, oh my god, Bricklink is down, but Greg makes a good point. There still is Brick Owl that not a lot of people use, and some sellers use both. I mean, I think a lot of us are just kind of spoiled on Bricklink, and I totally get that because that's what I use by choice. All right, at least that's touching the ground of the stage now, so that will work. All right, the next thing I want to do is I want to try and make that bar across here because that's going to really bother me. Having that just kind of exposed the way that it is. I don't know, Clipsy, what do you think? What do you think? So what we were talking about, I think, right before you came in, we were blaming Greg for it. Because, like, you know, LolCorp and all that stuff, basically. Ooh, that's, like, very close. Will that clear? Oh, no, it will not. It's just barely. Which means... do this, and then do this. Okay, it's not perfect contact, but it'll give me enough of what I want to do this. Okay. I probably should tweak this so I get some better stability right here too. See, this is an evolving process. If it wasn't already obvious enough, that's usually how mock builds work. Lego's doing the integration of the Bricklink thing at this point. So that your Lego login will work over on Bricklink. But of course they're having problems, not surprisingly. So, you know, this shit's happening. Because that's, you know, it's kind of like what happens with LawCorp, right? So I should be able to actually do that. Yeah, that's right now. It's the 18th. Yep. All right, that gets me integration there. That'll work. And then I didn't even bother trying yet. I was just going to kind of wait it out. Ooh, I should tweak that. So I'm doing this piecemeal. I keep changing things, but it's like, oh, I need to do that too. Because if I can improve the stability even more, then I should do that. Exactly right, yeah. Go figure, indeed. Ooh, that was a nice click right there. That was very satisfying. Okay, now that's actually locked in a little bit more, which is good. I think I was on there just a couple of times, and I've never actually bought from them. But I know Greg has a number of times. And he's always said that it works perfectly fine. I think it's more just a mental thing for me. I'm just used to Bricklink and didn't want to learn new stuff. All right. A few of these. I mean, I won't dispute that, Clipsy. I won't dispute that at all. So what can I change over here to make this connect better? Because it definitely needs a connection point to be more stable. So I do that and that allows a connection to both, gives that overhead a little bit more stability, which is important. Ooh, and then I can take this off, actually, which is even better. So I can do that. Okay, cool. Oh, well, Clipsy, you can mock, but you do what I do, and you build with things you have. That's all. There's no shame in building with what you have, as opposed to constantly ordering parts. You do, Urban, you do. A couple of them, actually. I fully admit that both of these walls that open up are 100% inspired by Lumibrick's open side back wall style thing. 100%. That's exactly what I was doing. And I felt it was definitely much needed for this kind of build, because it's just, this is so tall, especially to get down to a space like down here, that doing this was just going to not work very well all the time. So having these two walls open so I can change scenes here, reach in here and do things is just 1,000 times better. It's already proven to be the case, really.
That was so amazing.
It is.
Oh, it's so good.
So good.
It's like what I've been asking
Forever.
That was so good.
So good.
Oh.
All right. Okay, that right there, that little cross beam, just made that 100 times better, because now it actually looks all right. Yes, it is, TJ. Jane has been going crazy building with some of the cyberpunk stuff lately. Let's take a minute and have a look here at some of this cool stuff. All right, so Jang recently completed this the other day, which this is also pretty new, right?
Did you hear about the new holiday-themed Spider-Verse, where Peter Parker is bit by a Christmas spider? His senses are jingling.
Somebody please ban him again. So Jang recently finished this, and he'll do a review. But it looked really good. The whole effect with the infinite mirror thing here is really good. It's really, really good. It does create a nice effect. But what TJ is talking about that they just revealed is another thing to join the Cyberpunk line here called Game Stack. And let's see.
Lumibricks Cyberpunk.
And so that right, oh man, this had to come up. That right there is really cool. Between the apartments the train station, and then the new game stack, those things lining up, that's a cool scene right there. But this is pretty wild. And he's already gone ahead and purchased it. 129 US. And of course, this is always just, you can always get a discount in Lumi stuff. Always. 10% plus off usually. I'm going to be curious to see him build this. And what happens with it. It looks pretty neat. I like that they're really going head on to the cyberpunk stuff. I can appreciate it. Yeah, there you go. I will say, speaking of Lumi, so my contact finally got back to me. Eclipse had said I think he was away for a week or so. I will say that there might be something on its way to me. A small kind of introduction to the program. A welcome gift, as they call it. But once I receive it, I will build it on stream. Some of you may have seen this before because other folks have built it. But it'll be fun. About the Spider-Man and Spider-Verse Title Tree. It's CMA. So I will say they asked me what my three favorite my three themes of choice were, and I said, the mainline town, the street fusion, which is like the factory art thing or the factory dance club, and then the cyberpunk stuff. I don't know if that's going to mean anything in terms of me actually getting a set to do and review at some point. We'll see. But I did tell him that that's what where my interest lies with it. Yes, Dave, a welcome cock. Yes, exactly. a very welcoming cock. Anyway, all right. I want to do a little bit more rigging along the sides here. So it's gonna be tough for you guys to see because I'm working in this tiny little spot here. And I'm gonna be working through the doorway. But I want to try to build up a little bit more rigging here as well. I believe that the group drop game is available for you guys to use. Don't forget that's in there. And also, Brookstream, I think it was you that commented earlier. I didn't respond to it yet. All right, Rob, no worries. Yeah, I have like 3 Greg shirts right now. Trevor, are you serious? No kidding. Where was I going? Oh, yeah, I've designed these and put them in my merch store. The only thing I've made shirt wise related to me is the Outer Country shirt. But I'm not planning on putting my sig fig picture on anything at the moment otherwise. It's more to poke fun at Greg. And it's just kind of turned into something. Kind of amusing. See, that could work. Also, exclamation KO. Brookstream, was it from Lucas? It should be enabled. Where is my looking over the building here? Oh, that's why, because it was paused for the other command. That's why. Oh, let's see. 28. Not just the 28. All right. Alex, good luck on Brick Owl, by the way. Ooh, that is like... KO, we've all had them stolen from us. We all know how it works. It happens. Just as customers, okay. Just randomly curious, that's all. The other idea here, too, is that this will help kind of reinforce the rigging I have up here, other than just the two set-on side connections that I've got. Ow! Thank you, Nathan. What's up? How you doing, man?
Hello there.
Doing all right. I'm into a very tricky section of working on this mock build. So it's taking a little bit of my attention, but it's Thursday. It's almost the weekend. I'm happy about that. All right. That should hopefully help a little bit with just giving a little bit of extra side reinforcement. Plus, I can attach a couple more lights there too. So what I'm waiting on, that I ordered off of Blinky Bricks. I ordered a female to female, or no, a male to male wire connection. That's going to let me connect from a splitter, because of how the connections work, into this brick, which then lets me split off a lot of connections back here, so I can run a lot of lights here without having to go through a ton of splitters. But I don't have that single wire connect male to male or whatever, so I can have an order in for that. But I don't know how soon it's going to get here. So that piece is kind of pending at the moment. All right. I'm happy with the rigging. Let's see if I can go to the other camera. Kind of tough to see, but right there on both sides, I have another support rigging stanchion beam going up and down here along both sides, directly underneath the one that runs across. All right. So I think the next thing I want to start thinking about while I wait for some of the other stuff I need to do more work, because I can't finalize everything until I can get more of the lighting and all the wires in here. So I want to start building up maybe around here and figure out how the seating and all that's going to look too. So I'm going to work on that for a couple minutes. So I've got it set where that's basically up by, technically, if you think about it at plate level, it's up by 7 plates between the base plate and then here, right? So I'm probably going to have a tile layer on the base plate. And then place it where the seats are. They'll be on plates. And then we'll have kind of a gradual progression down the middle, I think. Maybe as well as the side. So I'm going to start that. Let me put something out to you guys. Let me put something out to you guys. I'm inclined to go one route. But I have a bunch of these seat pieces, both in dark bluish gray and in brown. I'm inclined to use the brown because I did for the upper mezzanine area here. And I think the color works really well. I'm inclined to keep using brown. Does anybody think that gray would look better? I'm not sure I'd like the look of that. I feel like the brown would work better in a theater environment, a performance environment like what this is compared to gray. Yeah, basically, right? All right, so let's see. Ooh. That size, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, a 2 by 10. That'll work for the width. Well, maybe. I wonder if I do this. Or maybe, no, maybe I should try to find 8s. I don't remember where my collection of all these pieces came from, the browns that I've got. Might have came from a parts draft, because I have a lot of 2 by 10. All right, you know what? Screw it. This is all about using parts I have. Because if I have a 2 down this side, a 2 down the middle, and the 2 down here, I think I'll be happy with that. All right, so you're looking at a situation maybe like this.
Hello there.
Hey, Adam. How are you, dude? Actually, I probably should start from the back. How's it going, Adam?
Hello there.
Hey, Bad Binda. Boom shakalaka. Let's see, I can do that. Getting ready for work? Right on. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Okay, I think that in principle can work. All right. Let's see, I have 6 of those there. These will be the plates underneath these things. Let me start with those. So let's put this on here. Let's add some seats and think about how it's going to look. Actually, you know what? I don't mind that. It's going to look like there's a little bit of space there between the seats, but I think that's okay because I can put in like places for like refreshments and all that, maybe. And this, I'm going to have to fill this up anyway with a lot of figures, so that's all right. Right, so something kind of like this. It's kind of hard to see from overhead because of the glare, but there's rows of seats there. I think that can work. Actually, I'm gonna... Nice. Nice lower drop there, TJ. It might start to feel a bit more real too if I can get some seating in here. I'm trying to make progress on some of the other sections that I got to do still. We're almost there though. It's getting pretty close. This has been a very big endeavor. And a very not planned endeavor. All right, PBJ, drive safe. Alex, look at you building and doing stuff offline. Being like Clipsy. I'm not putting these in it because I'm going to raise the level of them. No, I can't pick on you about it because honestly, I've done the same with doing the studio work. That can work though. Up front, I can have like a little. I don't know if I'll like have it always filled in because I'd have to get the right things. But it could be like an orchestra pit or something like that too, or just other stuff can be there. I'm not decided on that yet. But I think this could work. All right, I need to build up. Need to build everything up here in levels, kind of like stadium seating. Doing sugar grid. Oh, nice. Someday I'll get around to trying things like that. Someday, maybe. All right, I gotta think about how I want to do this. What is my width across here? All right, 10, 10, so that's 20, 22, 24, 26 across. $26 across. Oh, you know what?
Hello there.
Oh, Georgia Banks, you got us all in a tizzy with your silly antics and bumbling ways. It ain't pretty. You stumbled into our lives and ruined the show.
Hi, RC. Hi, Shaq. Welcome in. I have a delayed effect on everything. So if something else had fired off, it waits a few seconds for the next thing to fire off. It's the fun of Firebot, basically. Going all right. I'm just slowly working my way through this very large project. And it's quite the project, too.
All you got to do is just wiggle a bit, wiggle a bit, wiggle a bit. All you got to do is just wiggle a bit, wiggle a bit. I said a wiggle it a little bit. I said a wiggle it a little bit.
Let's see. Let me test this out and see if this idea will work for me. Oh, and then the usual thing. Everybody follow everybody. Show all the love and support. Probably want to go one more level up, I think. Take up the middle ones for a minute because that's going to annoy me. So this is I'm trying to kind of like concentrate on this, but I'm also solo tonight, so I'm trying to make sure I keep up on chat and all that stuff and talking to you guys. Sometimes it's a little tricky. Not gonna lie. Why is it a shame, KO? It's super scary, Alex. I need an adult. I need an adult. Actually, what am I doing? I could use these. No, there's not. That's a very valid point, too. Well, it's not a shame that you bought. It's just, you can't share it with her. It's not a shame, though.
Ads are starting. Stay tuned to the stream. Thank you for your support. Oh, yeah.
Sounds good, Greg. Oof. Shaq, you really think it's going to be like that? You think it's going to be that kind of blowout? I think, yeah, just having one more level up there will probably work. Can you stop terrible teams? Josh Jones go. Well, I guess we'll see. I know that folks up here will certainly be rooting for Bills. Bills Mafia. Three field goals. I mean, I just, go Eagles, fly. I'm just happy they beat the Chiefs last week. I'm still good about that. Well, that's what you get for having notifications on, Alex. I don't know who's doing anything right now. That sounds like it's a you problem. The only thing I did is I changed out my defense and my quarterback. Okay, yeah, there we go. There's a little bit of a stadium seating effect going on there. Okay. Yeah. That'll work. All right. And the question is what I want to do for the middle. I probably want to put them up. Maybe 2 plates. Yeah, maybe 2 plates worth. All right. Yeah, I had to get rid of Burrow for one. By the way, Alex, you and I are matched up this week. I'm hoping that I'm not screwed completely this week. Week 1 loss is bad, and then the week 2 loss is even worse for me. I need to hope they do. I need to get a win. If I go 0-3, I'm kind of screwed. I need a win. All right, so if I do that, if I go up by 2 plates, yeah, but getting into an 0-3 hole at the start is not good. Get my timing right. Definitely do not watch the screen when I do it. Because if I just hear it in my head, I can get the timing. I mean, KO, there will be a Tinkermat stream, and I mean, the redeem's going to be there, so, you know. Just saying. Just saying. Ooh, TJ, you're still farting with those low numbers. I think we'll probably do the Tinkermat stream once I'm back from vacation. I will have to coordinate with Greg and with Ned, and possibly with Ems too. I know Ems has been a little busy because she's back to work. Yeah, it was one of the other ones that was unlocked. Just like I will be doing Meatball Food Challenge. I'm sure the timer's probably already gone off, but I will do that on the Tuesday of the 30th of September. Because that's that gives me time to prep the food. Well, kind of toward the end of the workday. I'm usually at home. And it will be an evening stream, which means it's kind of a little better off as well compared to a morning stream. So yeah, we'll do that. And then I still have to also talk to TJ once I'm back from vacation. We'll see if we can plan for the Chaos Ninjago build too. I mean, Alex, you're the one that eats veggie meatballs, so. Yeah, did I not think about that correctly? I thought you were sitting up early, Greg. Oh, I did not do that correctly. That's fine. Yeah, no surprise there. 8126, 50. Oh, close to a 50. All right. Let's see, how do these look? I think I'd be happy with that, actually. All right. Greg just can't get motivated because LolCorp drains his life essence. May have a beverage. Oh boy. All right, that's coming along. All right, I'm definitely starting to see that now. Okay, let's see if we can get through another level here. Ooh, the grip on that plate is, or the clutch on there is pretty tough. No, go away. Stay back there. I would bet just like exhausted Greg.
Ooh, we throwing tomatoes. Ooh, we throwing tomatoes. Ooh, we throwing tomatoes.
I feel like tomatoes get thrown at him all day because of everything hitting the fan with him. It's like LolCorp literally is designed to throw everything at Greg. Every problem they have. Uh-oh.
Brixplorium asked me, tell us the correlation of the implosion of LolCorp and the Bricklink crash. Ah, a tale of corporate downfall and digital chaos. The implosion of LolCorp and the Bricklink crash were like two dominoes falling in a line of misfortune. As LolCorp's dealings unraveled, the market trembled, causing a ripple effect. Bricklink, being heavily intertwined with LolCorp's logistics arm, couldn't withstand the shockwave and crashed, leaving brick builders in disarray. Such is the unpredictable dance of commerce in the merciless realm of building blocks.
That's fair.
Hello there.
Hey, oh my cat. We were talking about how Bricklink is down right now because Lego's doing the integration between the two today, and we were blaming it on LolCorp, which is, standard fare. Yeah, 100%. It's yeah. Oh my god, Lego having issues. Oh my god. So crazy to think about. All right, Kale, have a good one. Enjoy the rest of the evening. I think that might be a level too high, though. I think I need to go one lower. So I probably don't need these. But I need to get these other things off first. These wires are so annoying already. Because I haven't routed them around yet. Yep, get the last little bit of drops in there, guys. Because we're getting close to our switch over to Grug here in a little bit. Ooh. TJ's flirting with it. He's flirting with the numbers. And this is why I'm so glad I put these two doors in here, because doing this from overhead would have been a nightmare. It's all about the process. You try things, doesn't quite work, you go back, you do it again. It's Lego. That's how things are supposed to work. That's looking pretty cool. Make sure I snooze the ads here so we don't get that toward the end here. But yeah, this is... I might even put another row in there, to be honest. Slightly differently. Which means I'll keep all that stuff out. And I'll come back and use. This I can put away. All right. I need to get a window open for Greg's stream. Yeah, he's on. My mouse battery is running out. One sec, guys. All right. So progress has been made. Quite pleased with it. How does it get over here again? It's almost like something else is like trying to take my mouse here. All right. Very cool. Some good progress. It's not quite as much as I would like to see in some ways, but we're making progress. But you know what? It's Double Trouble Thursday, and Greg is on. So let's go see what he's up to. I'll come back on Saturday at this point, and we'll keep doing more with this, and hopefully I can make some really good progress. Finish up this area here. Probably not much more to go other than rigging up the wiring, the lighting, all that stuff at that point. So we'll see where I go Saturday, and then depending on my order that I'm waiting for, I may have to pause and wait for that. So we'll see. Anyway, guys, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Y'all are fantastic as always. Let's go and have some fun over with Greg, because that's what we do on Thursday. Let me make sure I get this going. Okay. As usual, there's a regular raid message. There is the Double Trouble Thursday raid message, copy pasta. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. Tomorrow's Friday, so I believe we'll see Alex on tomorrow evening. Make sure you go hang out with him. I do plan to be there and chill on Friday evening after I go have usual dinner out at Bees or somewhere, and probably a quick stop at Walmart too. And then I'll be back Saturday morning, and we'll see how things go. Otherwise, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. The subs, resubs, bits, all that good stuff. Y'all are awesome. Watch for all the other friends as well. And hopefully I'll see you guys on Saturday morning. Bye for now.
Hey there, Maiku__son. Thank you for your resub to Otter Country for 16 months. That's super awesome of you.
Mike and son, if you're still here, thank you. I appreciate it.